Activate your favorite sword of warning with your daily warning. Flight of the Legacy. Trigger and content warning. This episode may contain adult themes and not intended for anyone under the age of 18. Themes may contain sex, PTSD, traumas, racial injustice, etc. Viewer discretion is advised. And remember, I warned you!
And we're live. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone!
Hello.
So I know y'all used to seeing this screen on a different sort of D&D thing. Let me be the DM and say welcome to Flights of the Legacy, Season 4.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
If you want to see seasons 1 through 3, then we have a playlist on DB's Darkborn Plus's channel on YouTube.
Yee. Yee. Oh, don't forget the music.
Oh,
The sirens.
It's on.
It's not on.
I should probably.
It
put
is on. It's
silent
just quiet.
Oh, it's super quiet then because I don't hear it. Let me refresh the page.
Good point. Yeah, that is really quiet.
Yeah, no, nothing's like coming up.
Yeah, nothing is playing apparently.
Okay, one moment. Let me fix.
We gotta fix the music, guys.
DM, I'll be right back.
Yep,
I got
no worries.
They're on their way.
Yee.
Yeet.
I've just set that to 50%.
Ooh, don't worry about who wants to do the what happened. The what's happened. Desi.
Nope.
My mind is blanking right now.
You literally.
And all I'm going to say is I took over, I was given my city back.
Technically.
Quote, unquote, in air quotes.
That's the wrong
Air
kobold I was voicing. Technically, no.
Technically, yes.
Technically,
Technically,
maybe.
this was made in your absence, so sort
Yeah,
of.
sort of. You were given a. I need to. Oh my God, Bit's voice is just stuck in my throat. God, I need.
It's a cute
take
voice.
a minute.
It's a cute voice.
It is voice that I use. Yes.
All right. See if you can click that link that I've just replaced in
Alright.
Audio for Game.
All right, let's
Give
check.
me a hot second, a hot football, lightning for
We'll just remind. Let's remind. Is Spotify?
No,
Oh, yeah.
it's the first. It's the first link.
Oh, you
Not-
edited it. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, not the Villains Aren't Born. That's Arden. That's the Forger's theme song that nobody will ever get to hear because it's bad or not bad.
Dirty.
What is it called? Licensed.
It's called demonetized.
I mean,
Essentially.
if it was just regular, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Actually, hold
If
up.
it wasn't for like YouTube, like yeah, I could still play it because I don't have Spotify on the VOD.
Okay, just fix the link again. Use that one.
The link still works.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't work yet.
Yeah. It's working for me. I'm getting nice kind of string, kind of like guitar-y folk music.
We're getting that Ave Maria right now.
It's giving Atari.
So that is a bard that's singing outside the room.
Okay,
Or
makes sense.
anyone's purposes.
Yes.
Good job, Bard. You're getting your pay today.
and maybe my blade in your foot.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, no, wait, a bard? That would be Fleuro, wouldn't it?
No, there are
What?
more bards than Fleuro.
There's a such thing as the Bardic Union, Desi.
Right, college.
Yes, and they have a union.
And you
Making-
think I haven't stabbed them more than
There are
yet?
no unions in Teros.
There is a union! Oh my god, this voice is so hard to get rid of! There is a union!
Let me sell this debate. There isn't a union. There's a gathering of people.
It's a gaggle.
Yes,
There
okay.
is no union. Not under my watch.
There is no union in Basing City.
There's no union in this fucking place.
Speaking of which,
Nope.
I'm just gonna
Oh my god.
and
Yes.
bloop.
Hmm?
So for those who didn't have a DM or an inspiration card before, you have an inspiration card now. Thanks to the beautiful songs of the bards playing in the other
okay.
room.
And I need to
Is
check
that
to
the
see.
3 white ones or the 1 multicolored one?
The white ones. So the white ones are the safety cards. It's the
Yep.
it's the darker one that's the card.
Oh god, yeah.
The
Make sure to
inspiration
check your
card.
card. Make sure to check your cards to
yeah.
make sure that it's not.
Yeah, I'm doing that
That's
now.
not instant.
Now
Oh, I
that you
didn't get
mention that,
one.
How the fuck do I zoom in?
Because you already had one.
Aw,
Yeah.
I thought I got another one. 'Cause the roll-
You're not gonna let me zoom into that, are you?
No, I still have one, yeah.
But Arden, you don't have a card.
I don't need one. I'm the
I don't-
DM. I
You're
can
mi-
reroll as many times as I want.
You are missing a safety card, though. Is it to
Yeah,
keep
I am,
going?
I am, but I'm not
Oh,
the
I
one that
see.
needs to use them.
True. You need to show me how you did this at some point.
SBB.
DB later, just for later.
There we go, that's how close it is. Now I know what that card
So-
is.
Appropriate DM recap.
Jeez.
The party finally met the forger. And pretty much, long story short, the forger had his monologue for once, and DB and Desi, instead of flying into a rage, finding out that this person clearly was the sole reason his almost all of his entire family, but one member, is now dead.
Well, also the sole reason why Desi's feeling all fucked up and went on adventures.
Yup. And what was the forger's reason? He loves Desi.
Chip.
No.
Love takes weird forms, doesn't it?
And he wanted to save him
It was
in the
that.
only
That's
way
what it
he
was.
knew
Yeah.
how.
Yeah. It's a twisted, fucked
By
up.
any
Yeah.
means necessary.
Yeah.
Tsundere ship.
So,
It's kind of like, hey, I want to save this person by kidnapping them. In that sort of respect.
I mean,
Yandere
I
ship.
understand.
there
gently,
you go.
gently push them away to go on vacation while I deal with the problematic family members and this silly infection that seems to be taking place at this moment.
Arden is yandere.
Problematic family members. My family loved me.
Problematic.
Chaos.
Quotation
I did-
marks.
Thanks for the. And look, I didn't have a tragic backstory before. Now I do.
Yes, you do.
Aw.
And since Desi, instead of flying off in a rage and deciding to try and attack the forger, joined him. In a sense.
Tactically.
Mhm.
And so Desi has been given the right and role of speaker, therefore deposing the Lord General and pretty much taking over New Tethmos as its de facto puppet ruler.
I hate that word.
It's a puppet of the government.
Last time I checked, I am not Floro.
Meanwhile,
So
a certain
where's the
rogue got
difference?
himself caught with his hand in the cookie jar, so to speak.
And the speaker got him fucking out of it.
And the speaker got him out of it. Not after having learned that some of the weapons within the armory that are the armory, that the forger himself, weapons that he has built by his hands, some are leaking a mysterious black oil.
I should probably check mine.
And then the party has also, that night, when they all got together, surprisingly, the speaker didn't have any of his guards with him the entire time. So they got dragged. So they went to their hotel room, and then they had a discussion of everything that happened. Meanwhile, also in the background, our friend Helix has his own orders, which were given to him directly from the forger. We start with the next day in New Tethmos. It seems that the tavern itself has started with a musical rendition coming from a beautiful, deep voice. Ignore the fact that the actual music has a high-pitched bard, because unfortunately, I can't use other music because
It's deep for
licensing.
them. It's deep for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was humans doing it.
Nope. Well, yeah, this one could be the human, but long story short, there's music and there seems to be a bit of an uplift to the feeling of the area. And y'all are waking up in the morning now.
Which we had our coffee and we had our drinks and fiasco. And then Naya asked all of us to leave the room to discuss something in private with Father Desi.
Indeed.
All right, I woke up and there happens to be a disc in question.
Well,
I'm
no,
on
it hasn't
mute.
shown you yet.
That has not been shown to me yet. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Naya also was the one who had the prophetic visions that were supposed to be given to Desi, but Desi decided to fall in line.
Now, visually fall in line, not really. Using the force. He's pulling an Arden by being tactful.
Hey, Bard, quiet up a little bit. Thank you. The players are RPing. Yeah, a little bit more. Thank you.
Desi, while I was praying last night, I had a strange vision. Arden came to me, and he asked me to give you this. And she pulls the disc out of her pocket. And
Naya
will offer
pulls
it to
out.
you.
Naya pulls out a clay disc, very, very plain at first. The center of which is filled with a purple-colored gem, and the outer edges have Therosian runes.
Oh,
He said that it would help us, but that it was only to be used in extremis as a last resort.
Now does this disc look exactly like the discs that he has in his bag?
Yes.
Oh, I know how bad these are. Oh boy. Okay.
But you also know that the disc is sized specifically as the same as the ones in your gun.
Wait, so I can attach to my gun blade?
Yep.
Wait, is this a so I'm like inspecting. Does it look like it snaps onto both discs? Like
No.
a cover?
Actually, give me insight or investigation.
Yeah, it would be investigation because I'm looking at it. I'm like actually looking at it.
Yes, so give me that investigation roll.
I'm gonna give myself. Hold on. Gonna give myself a real flash of genius.
Okay.
So I have a 10. I'm gonna tap over to Naya. Can I get some? I don't know, a little bit of guidance here.
I can guide. Yes, I can guidance you. I don't know what I'm looking at, but remember, he didn't tell me what it.
You're just gonna light up above so I can see clearly.
He didn't tell me what it does, Desi, but he did stress that it was to be used as a last resort.
At the D4, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. D4. Yeah, not bad.
So 13.
That is not enough for you to be able to figure out Arden's mind on this.
Okay.
Even with a certain Arden inside your head.
That's not what I was gonna ask. That's not what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask, can I do a check with my tinker tools, as any artificer would?
You're rule one-ing this?
I'm not taking it apart. I'm using my tools to kind of try and decipher it
Very
from the
well.
outside.
Tinker tool check.
Right. Okay, with another flash of genius, that would make it a 16.
Shame that 20. Oh.
Well, I mean, it's not like Coolgan can do a help action, can he?
No.
I could guidance isn't ability checks, is it?
Yes, I believe it is.
Oh yes. I'm thinking of bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give guidance on that as well.
So that's 16 plus whatever Naya rolls on the next dice.
Jeez, 20.
20! So, just by reading the runes, and then seeing that Naya's light comes in and just makes your eyes turn and read. If you're reading the runes right, this is something to do with life.
Life.
Specifically, there's a life rune attached to it, and then another one that specifically states, so you have life, then you have, it goes round, you can't exactly make out the runes because Arden's handwriting is terrible, then you go to the next...
because I'm the one that invented the runes and he was learning them.
Yeah. And then you have another one there that literally means plane.
Okay. So I started looking at my gunblade to see where this would snap on without placing it.
Then looking at the disc, you look over, and yes, it would slide over both of the other two. As a singular disc.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put this in my in my pocket, or aka my bag of holding. And so what is just disc from Arden is what I'm going to label it. One.
Yep.
Disc for Gunblade from Arden. All right, so I have an Oracite obelisk and yeah.
You put it there. Okay. Y'all want to continue, Naya? Because there was more information, I believe.
You might have to fill me in because it's been 2 weeks.
Right. So I will. You know what? Give me that history check if you don't remember yourself.
Okay.
Essentially, this is a check for character memory of. Oh wait, what else was he saying?
Can I have advantage because it was like literally last night for her?
You do. You can. It's like trying to recall a recent dream.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Nope. You know all of it. So, 3 big things. 1, you went to Nyx. 2, Arden pretty much gave you the disc, which was meant for Desi specifically.
Yes.
And 3, he mentioned that you all need to find the anchors that are keeping the shield in place and need to destroy and need to remove them.
That's it. So it was the Heart of Tynabu,
and two other
Um,
things which he doesn't understand. He can't tell from what they are now.
Remember now. We do know for a fact that he has the orb of creation,
Mm-hmm.
and we witnessed the orb of destruction.
The orb of annihilation.
Of annihilation, sorry, the orb of annihilation.
Yep.
So yeah, ta-da!
Did he? Did he tell it? I seem to remember that he told me what they were, but he said he didn't know where they were.
Well, we know
The
where one is.
The heart of Tynaboo, he knew, and you knew where.
With Fluoro, yeah.
The other was the orb of creation, or the stone of creation,
Oh yeah.
which he doesn't know where it is, and then there's a third lock which he didn't even know what it is.
Okay.
But he knows that it's something very, very powerful.
Right. So I would relay this to Desi that I think our first stop is Fluoro. I mean, we know where he is. I think, don't we?
I actually do know where he is.
And we know that he carries the heart. And
Well,
I think we'd all agree we've got unfinished business with him.
That we do.
I've also this all happened in Nyx. I don't
What
know.
do you mean? Wait. How did you get to Nyx?
I don't know.
I thought that was closed off.
I don't really know.
There was a barrier between you and the Arden.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. There was a barrier between me and Arden, but he managed to get the disc across somehow.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's right here in my back. Now. It's not in our position now, so. Oh, jeez.
I guess maybe I can get there because of my connection to the divine. I don't really understand how that works.
This is fine. 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 This is fine.
Something tells me it's not fine.
It's absolutely fine.
Meanwhile, while they're talking, everybody else, what are you doing out inside the tavern? At this point, you will also get a very good look at the bards who are there.
Oh.
Moment, I shall bring out their images. And whoop. And of course, I'll make them big so people can actually see them.
Yee. My god, that's a big harp. Guitar. Battlehorn? Battlehorn.
Yeah,
Monster.
cello.
So it's a large ukulele. And that's a baby guitar right there she's using.
She has a viol.
A baby guitar.
Oh, so next one up. So viol, the cello, and oof. Okay.
I think what's it called? Koa, Library, and the Black Dragon are at a table and they're just planning in their heads, trying to figure out something. I ritually casted the what's it called? The mind space thing. Hold up, if I can, I'll put it on just the
my space.
on the three of us, and that's it.
My space is a very, very strong spell.
Telepathic bond.
Telepathic bond. We're using MySpace. We're in Cyberchase right now. We're just sitting there drinking, not looking like we're just like looking around and just thinking into our heads like, I don't know what Desi was thinking. Like, why are you joining him? This is towards to Ren, the Black Dragon. Did you find anything out?
Well, and not out from anything I've already discovered. I already told you everything from last night.
I still need to finish a spell if we're getting close to him. I have nothing else to test it on. I don't know. It's gonna be risky. What the hell is he planning? I don't even know anymore. I'm just lost.
Did he actually join up with the Forger?
Yeah, he did. He joined up. I thought he was gonna. I thought we had to teleport out of there, but I don't know. He just threw a left ball out of there. Like, I did not expect that.
Well, he did save me. Essentially the chopping block.
I mean, yeah, we're all in the army now, technically. I got things saved up. If anything, we do have to go to that meeting. We could snoop about, if anything, since we technically have free roam connected to Desi. Find anything of use?
Well, I'm apparently a spy master now.
I mean, yeah, you are.
Apart from the black oil, I don't know anything. I can go around and talk with the guard, maybe? See if they've heard any other rumors?
Just be safe about that. I still don't like this area. It's weird. It's
or
like...
I could look up, or I could try and find that soot fellow.
You could try finding him, yeah. Just find him. Let me know if you found him. Just send a message when you can.
Yeah, will do.
All right.
And he gets up and leaves the tavern, walking by a bunch of guards who are starting to walk in from the front.
And I put on my the ring on, so opens my mind to the general vicinity. And I'm specifically looking for anything in relation to the anything within the Thieves Guild, if there is one here, any extra rumors or stuff like that. And
Give me a wisdom save, please.
Oh God, all these things. Do I have advantage on any of these?
You have advantage on this one, yes.
Okie dokie. Is it a psychic attack, or like some
no.
Okay.
This is to resist something.
13. Wait, oh no, I already rolled. I keep forgetting I have a card.
Well, you can spend the card to re-roll without having any of its effects. That was something we covered last time.
Yeah, it just says gain advantage on your next D20 roll.
Yeah, and I said you can spend the cards to re-roll just like you would if you...
Alright, so re-roll with advantage or just re-roll flat?
Just re-roll flat.
Gotcha. 23.
Much better. So, I'm gonna just... Hey, Bards. Yeah, he's getting in your... Yep. Alright.
I'm getting in your heads.
We're gonna put in some weird magical resonance here. Can y'all hear that?
Yep.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna add...
Well, I'm not listening to any of the music. Sorry.
The fuck? I just heard a laugh.
Hold on. I need to start listening to the music. Is it the new? Yes, the new post. Okay.
It's the new edit.
Oh no, that's the song "Villains." Yeah, no, sorry.
Oh boy.
And yes, there is creepy laughter in the background.
Good.
I like it.
Also, yeah, same.
Of course you would.
It's the laughter you're hearing, and the laughter that permeates the area. The song and the music disappear, and you just hear the laughter and magical resonance coming from those three bards.
Does it feel malicious?
You can't tell, but You know how when someone becomes unhinged and they
Mm.
start doing that kind of laugh?
Yeah.
That's what you're hearing.
It's
The
unhinged.
laughter of the unhinged.
Oh, so it's madness.
I look at the. I try to take a look at the bards. Is there? Can I see?
Are any of them hyenas?
Are they casting anything with their music subtly?
They actually seem like they're having a genuine good time, talking with, like, singing and just playing their tunes. But what you can hear from their heads is different.
I pull the ring out.
Okay. We go back to the music. Darn it. I hate it when I lose my place in this music app. Alright. Boop.
And I'm just gonna do just this. I'm gonna just encode my thoughts. Both me and library just do this.
Mind transform into a tangible string of glowing energy called Throat Strand. Alright. How does yours show up?
Mine, you see, what's it called? It's somatic, right? That's just hand gestures.
Yes.
He draws just a tiny lock on his forehead, and like a trail of black forms around it. And then once he pulls it away, it becomes a solid lock that he puts in his pocket. Same with library.
That black strand has the distinct feel of a violin string.
I don't like this. And I just, in my head to library, we're keeping our... I don't like this tavern. We should get out of here. Let's see what everyone else is doing. And I'll leave it at that.
Helix,
Yep.
what are you doing in this morning?
As I'm still a little bit on edge after the restless night and some fanciful dream that I would care not to repeat. That's it. Let's say I'm in the back corner with polish out, and I'm just polishing up my stuff.
Brooding. Got it.
Yep, I am brooding. With some
Order.
very strong drink next to me.
Yee. Orda, what are you doing this morning?
Order is just placed in order for a whole frozen chicken and something to drink. And he's in the midst of swallowing the entire chicken down.
They looked at you weird when you asked for the chicken specifically to be frozen. But
I love that so much.
when you ask for the chicken to be
That's
frozen
great.
specifically, they give you the look of what? So they bring you out a hot roasted chicken anyway, and just like we unfortunately we don't have any ice mages on hand.
Give me a minute, and he will he'll cast frostbite on the roasted chicken.
The chicken is frozen. You just proceed to eat it. Congratulations. You now have 5 temp HP for the day, by the way.
Oh, cool. While
The
he's
chicken-
doing that, I will be right back. I have to feed doggos.
No worries. All good. So yeah, everybody's in the morning. Desi and Naya, are you gonna step out or? Well, more specifically, the guards are coming up to your door and are.
Just Desi, quickly, one thing.
What?
When I spoke to Arden last night, we talked, and this Arden, the Arden here, the army that he's building, it isn't just to take on Phyrexia. He's planning to conquer the multiverse.
Of course he is.
Sure. Your audience has gathered, Speaker. You must come.
Oh, yes. Good. Let me first have some food, and then I will address everyone. I have yet to have eaten.
You have also chosen a very odd place to sleep for the night, Speaker.
These was my temporary lodgings. Before my return to my post. So
Very well.
I just needed one more night here. That's all.
Very well. We will stand outside and keep guard.
I thank you. I thank you.
I mean, I might actually get my room back.
They weren't
Yes,
exactly subtle, so everybody heard that interaction, aside from Desi's muffled responses. And as the guards step out, still on all of y'all for the RP bit.
So, I just wait. I'm honestly waiting just for Desi and I to come down. Do I? And as soon as they come down, I just walk up. Like we both walk up to them. You guys ready to
is it?
go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Yes.
Desi?
Well, let me get dressed. I have new garments to wear.
Yeah. Oh, also, the Black Dragon BD went out to look around for some things. Your spy master went around to look around for some things.
Oh yes, my personal scout. Yes.
Yes, your personal scout.
Yes, just like you're one of my personal advisors.
Yes. Oh, I like that. Yes.
Of course you would.
Yes. Library's like, so, it's Mom and Dad. Are you guys ready to go anywhere? Where are we going?
I looks over to it. Library goes, yes, and your title going forward in this when you're around me, Koa is my personal advisor. You are
Son of Desi. Got it.
you are you
Yes.
you.
Yes. I'm.
He literally takes a deep breath because he's like, you know what? Fine. You are my son.
Yay!
Welcome, Library Swiftclaw. It just
Oh.
everybody in the tavern.
And this is why I decided not to take any names on when I got here.
See, I told you would adopt us. What do you mean, us? What?
Yes, because I cannot have one without the other. You are my twin sons.
This is great.
Oh, hail, Cobalt!
No,
Swiftclaw!
no.
Yep. And
I
on
like
that note,
this.
I'm gonna
I
put
hate
the polish
this.
away and retreat to my room for a minute.
And for you, oh brave Helix,
Yes.
I'm going to give you I'm promoting you to captain of my personal guard.
He raises a very quizzical eyebrow at that. It's like, so from one star nerd to personal guard. We're full of surprises, aren't we?
Look, just roll with
Roll
it,
with
please.
it.
Just roll with it, please.
Yep.
Oh, hail! Helix! Captain of the Guard!
It gives the most menacing look possible to everybody around the room.
Immediately, one of the servers, oh, Helix, please take this! And bows down with a bushel of apples.
What's with the apples?
I will explain later. Thank you. It very
If
politely
you-
takes.
Wait, hold on. So as Desi sees this, he goes, you know what? I think he's very hungry today. I make that 2 bushels. For
As you
today.
wish, Speaker. By your command, Speaker. Bows and leaves, coming back with more apples.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Momentary
No.
madness on a battlefield.
And
No, 4
Orda.
hours.
Now for Orda, we have to give Orda a very special
I can't-
position.
Ah. Says round frozen chicken still going down his throat.
Let's see here. Let's see here. While you're no, mind you, it's while you are mid swallow. Yes, Orda. My personal ice mage.
Yeah,
I
the
would
ice mage.
No.
Bring the chicken.
That sudden thumping and being suddenly brought into the conversation, he nearly chokes on the chicken, but it just goes quickly down. Ugh. Did no one ever tell you not to startle a snake in the middle of dinner or breakfast?
Oh, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
For you, Orda. Another roasted chicken. Bows and goes away.
Okay. Now, if I could please have I'm needing something light. If I could have maybe some moussaka, please.
Very well, Speaker. I shall have the cooks first prepare you some breakfast moussaka right away.
Thank you. And if you could also, I'm having a little sweet tooth, so maybe a little baklava to go with that, please.
Oh, very well, Speaker.
Naya kind of perks up a little at the mention of baklava.
That was for Naya. But the thing is, he can't say it's for her. He has to say it's for him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
She just looks at Desi and smiles. Thank you.
Yeah. And Desi just gives her a wink.
Naya,
and you all
Naya,
know...
when you walk out, all you hear is, "All hail Naya, consort of the Speaker!"
Consort.
Consort?
Actually, this is her hand so everyone can see his ring on her. And it's like, oh, they're married.
Oh, they're married. Speaker, will you also be taking a second wife?
What now?
You see that, Desi, as you look at Naya's face, you see that she is halfway between amusement and exasperation.
That is a face I want to capture in a picture.
We will cross that. We will cross that moment when we get there. I may take a husband as well. Who knows?
Library looks. Am I getting more parents? Library, stop it! Stop it!
Yes, you are.
This is not fun. But like more parents.
And it says, oh yes, and here are my twins.
Hi.
Oh dear.
This is gonna be some morning. Let's just get over it.
I'd rather be facing a Hydra right now, to be perfectly honest.
There is one, and as he's addressing to the crowd, there is one more prince. I will introduce him when the time is right. Right now, I'm having my first son go through a trial of honor. I hope you all understand why he is not here.
Them. Shrug. Everybody just enjoys the music now that the festivities and everyone seems to have, all the mood has just risen, including with the bards picking up the pace on their music.
I don't trust
it's
the
a very blended family. It's a very blended family.
You can say that again.
I don't trust it. Can we just go? What do we need? What do we need to do?
Okay.
Desi, what's the plan?
Okay.
It takes him a couple of minutes for you to make your food and then finally bring it up, by the way.
Yeah. So I take a nibble out of the baklava and then just be like, oh, this is delicious. What do you think, my love? And looking over to Naya and passing her the entire plate.
She'll just smile as she takes a bite. Says, "It is delicious."
Oh, since you like it so much, why don't you have this one?
I would thank you for that, my life.
He smiles and then gives Naya a kiss on the forehead.
Oh, this is so weird. I don't do social interactions.
Well, it's his first day officially as speaker, so
Yep.
it's kind of like he has to kind of go through the motions.
You're
right now.
eating this up so
Man, I need
much.
to get a,
Yep.
have a
No,
sip of
no.
my black page here.
Now, mind you, what you see Desi wearing is a very traditional, very ornate speakers, very Greek, like emperor kind of like looking type warrior outfit, where it has like some armor pieces to it. But most of all, his crown that used to be silver is now gold.
And I thought the people of Akros were a bit over the top.
This is my father's.
Oh,
Still
So now
over
that
the
the
top.
DM is not dying of laughter.
Yeah.
do we get to meet Grandpa? Library, stop it.
No, unfortunately, no.
Oh,
You just hear, Desi, you just feel a tap on your chin.
A tap on my chin. Okay, I look.
Desi, I demand chicken.
Yes, everyone.
oh no.
Who's
Don't you
that?
dare.
Don't introduce the Don't, Desi, please.
I will. Okay, not multiply me on this. Okay, just pretend. Just roll with it. I need you to just play your role with this, because Kulgan is really having fun and making fun of me right now because of all of this.
Kulgan is laughing and chirping and
yes.
angelic the entire time.
Yeah. So everyone, I would like to introduce you. Now, mind you, it's not. They are not like what you are all used to. And yes, you all know me for being very fearful of them, as in this world they do not speak. But I have a familiar bond with a very great and ancient and powerful dragon. And he is asking very kindly for your best roast chicken.
All of the music has stopped. Everyone is staring at you.
How many people are in this?
And
building?
then they begin to look around like, Dragon? Where?
So Desi just pulls it.
He pulls up this tiny, lengthy lizard like a cat out of the scarf.
These are four.
yeah.
And he's just dangling.
Honestly, yeah, but the thing is, his mouth is like he's grasping onto this silly straw, so because he doesn't want to be taken out.
So he's there. You're picking him up. You know how, like, when you try to pick up a cat, their back just arches with you.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing.
But as a noodle dragon. But as a noodle. Yeah, but as a noodle.
Dang!
How many? Is there like more than 48 people in this building? Just real quick question.
Yes, they are more
Yes.
than 48
Damn it.
people. Yes,
Yeah.
it's all of New Testmos. It's all of them.
Crying, DB, you're just showing our hands so much.
No, because remember, okay, out of character. Mountain is just a plot device. He cannot be used
Okay.
in any way.
But you pull him out finally. He's just dangling there by the one bit you're hanging him there. He's like, I did not consent to this.
I know. And he does he just whisper to him, I'll give you double ale.
Make it triple.
Triple deal. Got it. And you see Desi with his finger fist bump. Fist bump mountain. So now
No, he doesn't do fist bump. He straightens up, stands on his hind legs on your paws, and goes,
right.
"It is I, the great mountain." Deep voice, tiny body.
But the thing is, his
Italian?
voice is. But the thing is, his voice is still the same loud volume and power of his normal size. That's what makes this funny. That's what makes this whole thing funny.
Thaumaturgy.
Actually, no, that's for him natural. It's not even thaumaturgy.
Double it.
Oh, wait,
I'm
you're
sorry, I
double?
think there's a hunter in the room.
I think thaumaturgy. I think thaumaturgy can only
I would-
enhance
I-
your voice.
Yeah. No, I can have
Yeah,
other
yeah.
people's voice.
No,
Can
no,
I
you
not?
can enhance others. You can enhance
Oh,
others.
can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we were doing it. We were doing it first in the. He was doing it to me and Orda in the spa when we first got here.
Technically, you can use thaumaturgy to enhance an entire group's voice. It's
Yeah.
more of an effect on the area than it is on a person.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
So,
No, it was on the first person we bumped into that ended up being a sleeper.
A sleeper
that
agent.
poor satyr. Anyway,
It was a sleeper agent. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Continue.
I'm not gonna feel bad for a Phyrexian. I'm sorry.
I'm also
Well,
thaumaturgy
or
connects
his
to Desi
Necro
too.
just like, oh, not again. And then everybody who's stunned silence on this tiny dragon, big booming voice that now, thanks to the thaumaturgy, has extended to beyond the building.
Yay! Chaos.
How far beyond the building?
How loud?
Let's put it this way: the barracks to the north and the townspeople to the south can hear it.
Oh, jeez.
It is I, Mountain. Everybody,
Roll initiative.
stunned silence. 5 seconds later, they all start laughing and crying and rolling over like you just pulled the biggest joke that anyone's ever seen.
And that's where I put Mountain. That's where I put Mountain away, and be like, "Thank you." And your chicken, your best roast chicken will be ready soon.
The bards pick up another song as everything goes back to normal afterwards. Nobody questions why the speaker had just has a lizard with a really loud voice.
Oh,
Who does?
Naya, chat. Yes, exactly.
No, somebody does. He just doesn't want to say it.
All right.
I'll say now, none of them passed their intelligence check to actually notice him as an actual dragon. They
Heck
all
yeah.
think that you just painted up a very fancy-looking lizard.
It is
A
very
talking
nice
lizard.
cat.
Yes, speaker. Whatever you say, speaker. Clap, clap, ha ha. What a wonderful joke, speaker. Ha 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 ha. Please don't kill us. So, finally, you'll have a moment to yourselves again.
Alright, so, what? Oh, ah! Bit, get out of here. So, what is the plan? What's the plan for today? It is so easy to get that
Look,
voice.
what did you or did you not? Did my scout my personal scout reported
Just
that
left
there
like
was something interesting.
just left 20 minutes ago. You didn't go far.
Yeah,
Yes, I think he might need some time.
yeah. But were we not going to investigate the armor? Take a look at the armory to see this inky.
I mean, you have a meeting first of all.
Oh, right.
We could do this at night.
Okay, I will task, since you now have official titles of very high standing.
No. What do you got planned?
Somewhere in the background, somebody's like, "Damn it, not again."
I'm going to task. Koa, Library, and Orda,
Huh?
What?
and Helix.
You can send your personal guard up?
Actually, no. I need my captain of the personal guard with me for this meeting.
You
What do
did.
you need us to do? Oh, great
I need
leader.
I need you three to go investigate the armory.
You sure
Let
you
them
don't
know that
want me in the meeting with you? Your personal mind mage?
Advisor.
Mentally capable advisor?
Music stopped at the exact right time for that.
Gift a gab. I gift a gab it. Fuck it. I cast Gift of Gab. Making me use spells this early. I take back what I was saying mind mage and just say your personal assistant.
Yeah. No, my personal advisor. You're the grand. You're. Yeah. So yes. Okay. So then yes, Helix. Since you are now captain of the of my personal guard, escort Order and Library to inspect the armory for
I
more
finally
tools.
get to go inside. Nice.
Yay!
Well, you have access to it now.
Mission from Dad.
Finally.
Send me a
and-
message if anything happened. Okay.
Also, by the way, do you have any way of doing observations in a room?
Yes. I don't know if I should cast it
Okay.
now or later. Hold up. How long does Arcane Eye last? Is that what you meant?
You can check it.
Up to 1 hour. I could do one, but like it takes an hour. It'll last only an hour. Did you want that?
Maybe you could send a message when we get in to activate such a power.
Okay.
Given that you have the same spell as does your counterpart.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I have that one.
Good. We'll sort that out in the meantime.
Yee. I'll put it in the chat in the roll 20.
Yes.
There we go.
Ordo will just quietly raise a hand, as if waiting to be
Yeah.
called on for his turn to speak.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I forgot what title I gave you. Oh yes, my
Ice
personal
Mage.
ice mage.
Oh, great speaker, in your magnanimity, did you
Oh,
ever
thank you.
consider the fact that these new titles you've given us may not be as effective as you believe them to be on the day
Well-
you give them to us?
Everyone is here, so now everyone knows.
Well,
So, as per the laws of Oreskos, if Tetmos knows, then everyone knows.
All right.
have a little faith.
So,
Internal laughter of doom.
oh my god. So we have a plan. We have a means of action, and yeah, I guess we'll just do that. Then, guys, do we need anything else, or we have any more questions? Anything at all?
No, I'm good to go. I finally got to see where my thing was made.
Cool.
All right. So we're gonna just do turn order on whose scene goes first for your individual scenes.
So should it be just Desi and Binary that rolls? That's the split.
Yeah, that is the split. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. So we want an initiative roll.
Yep, just
Uh,
Make sure to click on your icon and then
Listening.
click initiative on your sheet. And then I'm also going to split everyone into their specific groups. So
I'm just gonna send a quick sending to the Black Dragon before we do anything. Heads up! If you're in the armory or heading towards the armory,
No, Naya doesn't. No, you don't have to roll, Naya.
Oh, okay.
it doesn't really matter that much anyway.
yeah, true.
Sorry.
You have to click on your token. You have to click on your token
Yeah.
binary for it to work.
It's gonna do this before
Yeah.
we go. So, heads up, Helix, Orda, and Library heading to the armory. Keep tabs if you need anything. Send message to either one of us if you need. Yeah, 25. That's it. 25 words.
It's like, wait. That's why I love doing it through the phone. Because my internet
Alrighty.
is Yep, on the. Yay.
All right. I'm good. Ugh.
Oh, there we
That is
go.
one spell down.
Slow internet sucks.
Yep. If you want, I can roll it for you, and then fix it to what you rolled before.
Yay, there we go.
And then I'll update it anyway, because we want to go with that first roll you had.
Yep.
Oop. And then
Note
set
to self,
to
keep that
7.
up, although it will lag the hell out of your stuff.
I don't have a map for the armory directly, so here we go.
We'll make it this week, Arden. We'll just make a bunch of indoor maps, if anything.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And we can stupid it. Since we're going to the armory, that means I need smithing noises.
Sniffing? Just a bunch of dogs sniffing.
Smith. Smith.
Smith, not
Oh,
sniff.
man.
Oh my goodness.
Sniff,
Fuck,
snorf,
take
sniff,
that.
snorf.
That's fire. Anyway. Port town.
Long hair in mouth.
Really? I hate it. I can never find just a nice place that has all the sounds I need. Because they keep swapping out what sounds are free or not.
Damn.
No.
Oh no.
Ah, there it is. I was looking at the wrong. I was looking for Port Town, not bustling Port Town. Because. Boink.
Tink, 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 tink.
Everyone, theater of the mind. As
Yee.
all of you head towards the thing, Desi and his guard are moved off to pretty much the speaker's audience room. The three of you, after Desi has given his thinly veiled explanation to the guard having looking at each other, just they shrug. They don't see a reason why the speaker doesn't have full charge of the place, because they're not paid enough to care, or paid at all for that matter. This is wartime economy. They would rather just make sure that the speaker's happy and not get themselves their heads cut off for treason. So you are given a guard who shows you towards the armory. As you enter, and we're going to zoom out a little bit, and I'm going to move everyone to where they are supposed to be located. So y'all might want to scroll up. Y'all, as you can see, you're B1. You're taken outside the ziggurat, around the side, and up a small stairwell to a very decent building. It's pretty nicely sized, and it seems to go into the wall, of all things. As you enter, you see a singular, gruff-looking Leonin hammering away at what looks like to be a glaive. The glaive sparks with arcane energies. There are walls lined with weapons, each of different types, from greatswords to spears. There's even some weapons in there that you can't classify. They look like hunks of wood with a metal piece on them. And that metal piece is hollow.
Hello.
There are armors also lined, each in varying states of material. You have iron, you've got what looks like a very shiny steel. One is even black and Nyx metal. And there's quite a few of these. You feel that this armory is meant for people who have station. And as you enter, the Leonin just looks up to you and goes, "What do you want?" He has a red mane. Helix, you would know him as one of the Iron Mains, but you've never dealt with him directly.
I'm here under orders from the new speaker to perform an inspection. Orders from the top.
Which top?
The new speaker?
There is no speaker in New Tethmos.
You were just employed.
How long?
Did-
Nobody's told me.
Yesterday.
I
Nobody
repeat,
knows.
nobody's told me.
No. Well, the new speaker was employed by Arden himself.
Art?
You forger.
Forger. Yes.
The forger.
And pray, who is this speaker?
Desi Swiftclaw.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun.
He stops hammering and looks up. A new Swiftclaw has come back. You mean that little pup has come back?
Yes.
Apparently so. I didn't believe it at first, but he definitely has the authority. And the crown.
He's my dad. You
I
see,
highly doubt that.
you see the tail wagging.
Adopted.
Library. Time and a place. Time and a place.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. And the speaker in his wisdom just brought back someone from the dead just to make them... Or the forger just brought back someone from the dead just to make them a speaker.
Yes.
Somewhere in the other part of the Desmos, Desi gets angry for some reason.
Desi, are you okay? You look like you're about to
No.
pop a vessel.
I feel like someone is saying really, really stupid things about me.
No,
Either
no,
way, he
that
is
could never
returned,
happen.
and
Surely
deserves-
not.
If they value their lives, they will refrain from such speech.
So the little... So you're telling me the little little god lover, the one that went out on a journey of self-reflection and came back dead, got brought back to life and put in power of a city of godless.
Well, we did see the god of death change to a wall, so it's feasibly possible.
Fine. Just careful not to touch anything. It's sharp, and I don't know if you're smart enough to handle any of these weapons.
Is that because I'm a human or a hunter?
He looks down at your weapon. I remember that one. Ankle biter, I believe it was called.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, and it served me well.
Give. He holds out his hand to you.
You better not break it. I've fallen in love with this thing.
It needs a tune-up. Give.
Okay, wow. Feisty as ever. Here you go.
He takes and he gets back to, and he goes back over to the pretty much his own little forge. It's like its own desk, so to speak, and he's got
I intently follow.
leaving literally Orda and Library alone to do their inspection.
Okay, where do we look first?
I don't know. Desi didn't tell us, and his personal scout hasn't informed me. Or has he informed you where the stuff is?
No, not really. Has he actually? He said it was in a room, right? It was somewhere in a
He's-
locked room.
No, you're standing in the room he would have mentioned.
I was gonna say, if they're within shouting distance, like it's a inspection. Check everything.
True. You see Library take out
Oh.
a small vial and he pulls it out it turns into a dropper, and he drops a couple in his eyes. A little gold hue covers them, and he just says a silent word of sight, and Library casts True Seeing on himself. So,
Oh,
what do I see? What does Library see in this room? How bright.
Rainbow.
Well, you're using true seeing and not detect magic.
Yep.
Number 1.
Yeah. I'll do that later after. I want to see. I just want the library wants to see true sight. I want to use my spells.
Rainbow.
I want to see. I want to see if there's anything weird first before I detect magic.
And with that, I get to pull this sound back out.
Oh god.
Yay. Not the laughter.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right.
Do. Boop, boop. Where are you? Weird presence. Why not? So, the magic activates. And you watch around. You see the night sky glimmering off pretty much every one of the weapons.
Whoa.
Everything in this room is tinted with with various auras ranging from necrotic to life to pretty much restoration. The armors especially glow with auras, each saying things like transmutation to evocation. Name a magic school, it is filled in this room. Until start looking closer and closer, and you see little tendrils of seeping black trying to reach out to anything else.
Library turns their head towards the blacksmith, specifically at his tools, or basically his entire workbench.
His tools are filled with the radiant light as well. But instead of being the night sky, it is as bright as his tools are as bright as the sun itself.
Looks away just a bit, but is there anything weird upon closer look? Like, can I get a closer look from this distance without bothering him? No.
You would have to get a lot closer. You notice that you also see when you're looking at Ankle Biter, which he is currently taking a tool and gently tempering the runes that are within the blade.
Yeah.
The runes themselves seem to have strings slowly floating from them, but they're red and not black.
Does the library see where they lead, or do they lead elsewhere?
All you see is that they float up and then slightly disappear. It's like seeing someone with the red string of fate on their pinky.
Does it float straight up, or does it like angle towards a direction?
It angles towards the west.
Towards the west. Can library make the assumption it's pointing towards the forge?
Yes.
And by memory, did the black string also lead towards the forge when Koa casted the cantrip?
Which cantrip? I'm trying to remember.
The encode thoughts. That entire see how you said it was like a black violin string.
No. That string, that was more of a texture.
Okay.
Something that you in character aren't very used to.
Got you.
Normally when you cast that spell before, it would be like more of a black smoky mist rather than a tangible string. As the spell would describe.
Okay. Do I see any secret doors hidden by magic? Or anything within the ethereal plane? You said there's one?
Oh, you said ethereal plane, didn't you?
I said first I said secret doors hidden by magic.
Said ethereal plane.
Then ethereal plane. Then ethereal plane. Because it's there. That's true sight. Shit. Fuck. What does library see?
So so it's, yeah.
As library is looking around, you would see that on the far wall, behind a particularly odd-looking sword, it looks as if the hilt and the blade were made of one material, but then there's a handguard that is a circle with the blade going right through it, or the hilt going right through it, so to speak.
Like a key or a handle?
As you are staring at it, library is suddenly surrounded by an aura-like light as he sees someone walking past him and through him towards that blade. It stops. It makes a bit of a stance like it's pondering something, and then it walks forward through the wall.
Does the figure look like the blacksmith?
Mm-mm. It is too distorted for you to make out. Too distorted for even library to make out the true form of whatever just walked through him.
And nothing else. Nothing else.
Nothing
here.
else. Nothing else too weird, apart from the weird black wisps that seem to be reaching out from various weapons, the leaking starlight, the armors which seem to stare.
To stare?
Mm-hmm.
They're looking. They have. How long does this last?
It only to library's vision. They seem to be having turned their heads subtly.
Can I dismiss this? I cannot dismiss this spell. It lasts a full hour.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Is it concentration?
No,
No, so yeah, you can't end it.
I can't end this. This was going on for a full hour, and library is just keeping track.
Right.
I'm fine. Don't worry. Panicking head. Just keep looking around. See if anything else. I'm gonna look. Library wants to do this subtly, but tries to get closer to the sword and hilt on the wall without being
All right.
noticed.
So that will be your essentially actions for this round.
Yeah.
Orda, what do you wish to do to try and investigate it here?
Well, seeing that the kobold has activated some sort of magic that's allowing him to see things, and noting how quickly he said everything was fine, and having a good idea of, yeah, no, something weird's going on, he's going to head over to the blacksmith and just ask him, do you mind if I cast a spell? I'm curious about your process in forging.
Someone here has taste. Very well. He bows his head as he gets back to work.
And with his permission, Order will cast Detect Magic.
Constitution save for me, please.
Sure.
Okay. You don't manage to upchuck both the chickens you just ate.
Well, that's good. They're down in the tail belly now.
Long story short, you cast Detect Magic. The room, everything inside of it, including his tools, are glowing. Like, let's put it this way. You know how you felt the fire when your magic was being ripped from you?
Yeah.
Everything in this room is irradiating that fire. You can guarantee that the same hand originally forged every piece inside this room.
Including the blacksmith's tools.
Including the blacksmith's tools.
focusing so to basically turn down the brightness of it, basically for lack of a better term, he's activating the mode you would have on a computer screen to lower the blue light so that you're not slowly
Night mode.
irradiating your eyes.
Night mode.
Yeah. He's just looking at the tools. Your tools, I take it the forger granted them to you.
Yes. An honor only bestowed to the best blacksmith in New Tethmos. He even told me himself, in about a year of studying my craft, I could create exactly the same level of magnificence you see around you. Said that I too could become a strong forger.
And you would rather imitate him and instead of finding your own style, your own art.
My art is my own. Only my tools are different. Only my tools are his. Without them, I wouldn't be able to craft as well as I do. At least not without having my own literal furnace right inside of my mountain.
You give yourself too little credit.
But what is it? If we have to put our faith in both him and ourselves, I keep my faith in my craft. And he gets back to work. You see as he very carefully, gently shaves away a small piece of metal that's been bent from wear and tear, pulling out a cloth and then wiping the blade. It is done. Ankle biter is yours.
Beautiful.
From what I understand, the people here no longer deify gods.
This is true. The forger has made it the way as such. For he says the gods are a way into our souls. If we choose to put faith in ourselves, in our strength, then we will be stronger than the gods. And that has been proven.
This is an admirable quality. So then, you put your faith in his tools that he gifted you.
Yes.
A literal godsend, if you will.
He stops for a second and looks at you. His eyes squinting. Are you denying that my craft is my own?
I'm only saying that the things you can craft with those weapons, with these tools of his, may never truly be your own until you craft them with your own tools. Put your own soul into them.
Roll diplomacy. At advantage.
You mean persuasion?
Persuasion, yes.
Yeah, we don't have diplomacy here. That's Pathfinder.
It's also Savage Worlds.
Oh, you're getting there. Ooh, nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my.
Wow.
Congratulations, you have made a person question his faith. He stops and he's starting to stare at his tools. I'm gonna keep up the weird chords and deepness since magic's still around here. Alright.
Library just pitches in. Are they really your tools if they're just an extension of the forge?
You mean the forger?
Forger?
He stops, he stares. As if his worldview has just been blown. Like his mind has been blown. He's like, Like, he stops for a second, and he takes a step back, putting the tools down, holding his head. And he shakes his head. He's like, very well. I will talk with the forger on this. I must know if my craft is really the same as his.
Oh no, I've just killed this man.
Do you want me? Library's gonna cast modify memory.
What are you casting?
Modify memory. We're not getting someone killed. That is not our current job right now.
Yeah.
What level's modify again? 5th level. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Better yet, it is his craft, but it's done with others' tools.
Fuck. How many do I need to? It's just about an hour, right? This is an hour's worth. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just cast that 5th. He doesn't remember the conversation we just had, other than that we were inspecting his work and appreciate his gifts of creation, through the armors, the weapons, and we applaud him for his handiwork, as it is his own.
Right. Give me a moment.
Jesus, guys.
Hey, that was not my doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That works.
You just
so
see,
he stopped.
as soon as he heard, I'm going to go talk to the forge, you see Library turn their head. Their eyes glow in a swirl of reds and greens and blues, and just like small darts shoot straight for his brain. Library mumbles a few words and just mumbles it, and then snaps his fingers. Then the memory has been changed.
He stops for a second, like blinks, and he's, "Oh, sorry, I must get back to my work. But thank you for your praises.
Anytime.
I know I've done a great job."
You've done a wonderful job.
He goes back to working on the glaive that he was working on.
Oh, thank God I had this prepped for my freaking library. Oh my God, guys.
Oh no, we've killed this man.
We're not killing people yet.
Killing people with words.
But you have some insight into how the forger gets into people's heads now.
Yep.
As I was, I would say, readily distracted, for a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
I will now take an inspection of my own.
Very well. Roll investigate.
And I will be putting my gloves on for this, because I do not wish to be going into direct contact with things.
You're well aware of the threat of Phyrexian infestation.
Yep. Where is that? Attributes of... Let me guess. Attributes of beliefs? Oh no, I see it. Why is this sheet laid out so differently? There we go.
Woo!
Let's go.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's a net 20.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Binary. You've never
Yep.
looked at ankle biter this close before. To be fair, you've never had it gone tuned up before. The blade is glowing. Pretty much practically glowing with the magical energies that have been instilled to it by the forger. But now you're noticing that the runes, the markings, they seem off. As if they've been changed somehow. Give yourself a knowledge arcana if you want to try.
Could Orda potentially assist if he has detect magic still going?
Oh yeah.
Help actions. Help
Knowledge
actions.
So that would be a help action, so you get to roll knowledge arcana at advantage. Or arcana at advantage. Once it rolls.
Knowledge. You're reading too deep into the next book, Garden.
No, Knowledge Arcana comes from 3.5.
Ah.
Okay,
back
let's see.
back in the day when you had knowledge,
For
when
flip's
you
sake,
had
what?
knowledge
That's
check.
athletics. Flipping eyes.
Oh,
Eyes, focus.
You proceed to do a backflip. Nobody knows why, but you have done a backflip.
what?
Right, okay.
Man, if only I was a divination wizard.
Do I tick the box to make it advantage, or is this just me being weird?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tick the box to make it advantage.
Or you could just roll it twice.
Cool. There we go.
There we go.
26.
Yes. Those red ribbons dripping from the thing, Orda and library. Those are the markings of a scry spell that's active.
Fuck. Shit, do I... Oh, fuck. No, that'll be bad. I can't dispel it.
You just came to the realization that this weapon has in fact, and yes, indeed, been giving auditory and visual information to whoever put those runes on that blade.
And I know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck!
Orda
Knew
will
it.
just look
We
to
don't-
Helix and say, seems like nothing out of place, right?
Shit, no, they heard the modified memory. Fuck.
Why do I get the feeling you're
Nothing
hiding?
out of place,
No, they
right?
Shit.
Okay, everything is in order. Shall we proceed?
Yeah, so let's continue looking around, see if we can find anything of interest here in the armory.
Library,
Right.
we are
There's
now
a-
back to you.
There's 1,000 words going through my head as I see this. It's like, okay, but how can I fuck with this scrying spell? How can I give false information? I'm like panicking, like I'm looking through like library is just like if you could see if their pupils were visible right now, you'll see it going up and down, left and right, like thinking like backtracking all the spells that they prepared for the day, and he can't find
By the
one.
way-
Wait.
You're still close to that sword.
Shit. The
Roll
door?
perception.
Oh,
The
at
sword,
advantage?
not the door.
No, roll perception.
Oh, fuck. Normal perception. Oh, my perception.
Perceive,
My
little
perception.
kobold.
Shit. Fuck!
Alrighty. Remember, all lucky library is a living spell.
True. But still.
Moving on.
No! God damn it!
Continue with your turn.
Shit. Does the stool's magic aura conflict with scry? It gives false information to divination spells.
Wait,
Like
what's the spell you were saying?
the stool's magic aura, you place an illusion on a creature or an object you touch so that divination spells reveal false information about it. Would it give false information about the auditory and visuals if the scry
Give me
spell
a
is already
moment.
there? Oh, wait. Does that work like that?
It could screw with a scry.
But knowing who cast this spell, would it... Knowing personally who cast this spell, would it actually do anything?
I mean, he already knows.
He knows
so,
already.
As far as you know. So casting it now would be a waste of a spell.
Then... Alright, I'm gonna take a breather outside. I'll be right back. And I walk outside
Okay.
to cast Sending to Koa and let them know what just happened. In my head, just like they have a scry spell on Helix's weapon. They heard everything from this morning. Be wary. Let Desi know. And they know everything else now.
All right.
That's it. That's 25.
Yep. And then now we'll move back to Orda.
Fuck.
You see Library walk outside after saying, I need to go outside for something. Essentially.
I'm gonna take a breather.
You both going out?
Level 3 spells.
Yep.
Library has no more
Orda?
level 3s.
Orda, it
Helix.
is. Are
I
you
know.
also going out?
Hold on. Order will just look over to Helix. You know what we're looking for. Keep an eye out. I need some air. It's too hot in here.
The temperature in the room is actually surprisingly comfortable.
For an
Yes.
ice snake?
That's
No,
why.
sir.
No. That's why he is lying, like a liar.
You know. Like liars do.
It's too hot in here. He lied.
He lied as easily as he breathed.
Oh god.
As he
So
heads
Helix,
out, as he heads out to go check on library.
Helix, you are left alone in the armory. What do you do?
What fancy
I
jig.
then check every single blade as if it were an inspection, but I'm also looking for any liquid substances that come from it.
Well, considering most of them seem to be pouring with Nick's light, yeah. But I do want you to give me a perception roll as you are going through, or a thorough investigation roll if you feel like that's better.
Let's see. Gonna do one of those.
Oh, all right.
Nice. That's
You
the captain of the
inspect.
guard.
You run through and you're inspecting pretty much every weapon as you see, not getting close enough to touch it, obviously. Until you come to that very same sword. The one that has the very odd hilt to blade cankguard. You look carefully at it, closely. You notice that there is a small drip of oil coming from the hilt. Give me a dex save.
Oh no.
Wait, save?
Yup.
Oh no. Okay, it's still high.
You also notice that the oil suddenly, that little oil drop suddenly becomes spiky. That's weird. It shouldn't become spiky. Then it becomes an elongated spike, and oh no, you step to the side as the oil darts past your face and lands somewhere in the room.
Oh fuck! We left Helix alone with a symbiote. Or a Clintar if you're feeling fancy.
And as you notice, and since you still have the high investigation and you're keeping an eye on that small drop, you see it slither away into a crack in the floor.
Well, this just got fun. And given that that's there, and that's what's always been there prior to my knowledge, it would be useless to try to remove that person. I'm gonna quickly leave the room
Okay.
and shut the door.
The smith, as you pass by, like waves, "Goodbye." You notice he hasn't noticed anything. He's been too busy working.
I think I might just lost to Sir Smith. Had a bit more of a sight. Okay. Time to go crash a meeting.
Library connects to both of them, cracking the eggshells. Thank God this is a ritual.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God.
So, with Helix leaving and meeting up with the rest of you, I'm assuming you're all gonna disseminate information, or what are you doing?
We're connected. in our
Knowing what
head.
you know.
We're all connected
Well-
psychically. Okay, no, we're all walking. We're all walking towards wherever Desi is right now.
Oh, most certainly.
This is all in your head. That
Helix, what happened in there?
sword.
One small drop of oil goes, spike goes at me, hits floor, goes hit disappear. We have an incursion.
I think it's a little more than that. Also, we can't speak out loud. They know everything. The Forge knows everything.
You're telling me that Ankle Biter has been bugged.
Ankle
Yes,
Biter
you're
is scrying. Is a scrying spell on it.
Your weapon
Yay.
has been delivered. Your weapon has been a means for which the Forger has been listening in on everything.
Well,
I don't know for how long or when it started happening. Let's just assume it was from the day you got the weapon.
Also,
So, well over a year ago.
so one more thing. Me and Koa have been thinking about this ever since we read the minds of the bards within the room. I also think those people are not real either. Everything
What do you
has
mean?
strings attached to it, and they all lead back to the Forge. When we read their minds, all there was hysterical laughter.
Helix, give me a history save.
History
Or a history check.
History
Sorry.
check.
throws a history book at you.
Wait. A history save? Does this mean he loses his past?
No, history check.
Well,
Please.
good thing that's an advantage.
Okay. You hit a 10. To your knowledge, those bards are actually real bards. They're from Songhaven.
They're not real. Everything's connected. They're all connected to Forge by the violin strings or someone within the Forger's employment. A bard, maybe? I don't know. Everything has a violin string attached to it ever since we got here.
Library.
Don't look panicked. Just walk and smile.
No,
And we're just
I'm
having
not
fun.
I'm not looking panicked. I'm talking to you.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
In your mind.
We're not talking. I'm
Mind talking. Stage whispers.
Whatever you want to call it.
Your mind texting.
Yeah, we're texting in our heads.
The only thing I've noticed that's been different from all the black inkiness is the red lines that are heading towards the Forger's lair.
Oh, I saw that too. Also, the
But no,
armors and
listen.
weapons have eyes on them too.
But going to talk about that later. But listen, I don't think the inky black stuff leads to him. And Helix, you thought. Do we hear Helix's thought when he
No.
thinks
We're
to
not.
himself?
We're not reading their minds. We're just talking to
Okay,
each other.
if Helix is thinking back, active history roll, that means they were thinking about that those bards are from Songhaven, right? Would we hear that?
No, not unless he mentally speaks it.
We had to actively
Oh, no,
say
he-
it. We don't read. We're not reading thoughts. That's the thing.
Okay.
He's
okay,
not dispensed
Helix,
that.
You've not dispensed that?
Nope.
Alright. I don't think the inky black magic leads to the Forger.
Oh
I
no!
think
It was.
I think it leads to whatever it is that he is concerned about.
Touche.
This is all.
I'm
weird.
going to leave that conversation at that point as we swap over
Ugh. Ugh.
to the speaker.
Speaker Desi, it is your turn.
Yes. Also, let me know when that entire situation of the sending spell would happen during the speaker thing.
Yes.
Yep.
So let's do a quick confirm. Desi, Naya, are you both
Yeah.
awake?
And
I am here.
Koa.
I am here.
Okay, good. We're going to take you to your throne room now.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Where's the throne room? Oh no, I've lost the throne room.
How did you lose the
Oh.
throne room?
There you go.
Once you play Go on the throne room, I will be
How
right
how did you lose an entire
There we
throne
go.
room?
You
I
forget to
will
love
be right
it.
back as you manage to find that.
All right.
Okay.
So we're here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn order.
Oh, look.
Helix
We're
is
actually
not
literally
here.
separated already.
Library is not here. Order is not here. We're going to
Baha
minimize.
is not here.
Baja's not there.
Hold up. Let.
Oh, sorry. I'll let you cook. I'll let you cook.
What? We'll shrink down the Hydra just so there's space in the room. We're
There
gonna
was a
move Baja.
platform there?
Yeah, it's where,
Oh, it's a
it's where the Hydra
pedestal.
is sitting.
Oh.
It's his little perch.
Yeah, he's just usually super big.
You.
Desi, just pretend you're on the throne. And put that there.
Naya would be in her chair next to me. Yeah.
We're gonna move the Reforged back a tiny bit.
I'm so sad
To
that
allow
this
for
doesn't
space.
line up. I'm really
I know.
sad.
So mad about
I
that.
feel like
but
we could fix this somehow. Just if we move it an inch up, maybe.
if we rebuild it later.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
I'm just moving these out of the way. Desi, you are now you're in your chair. Baha is there. Baha is going. All right, we're here, and we're gonna be introducing the gods as they come in.
Wait,
The first general to show. He is announced as Nihilos, General of the City Guard. And the first thing he does is go, Desi! Long time no see, friend.
I can barely see his token. Hold on.
I'll zoom in. I'll make him
Oh,
big
I
for
see
you.
it. I see it. No. I see it. Nihilos.
the ring is also on.
Nihilos. It has been a year since last I saw you.
Sure, you covered me surprised, brother. You tell me, like, how did you come back from the dead?
Well, one, I was not dead.
Really now?
Yeah. Yes.
That's very interesting.
Yes. The forger, very, very ingeniously sent me on a mission of self-discovery to prepare me for this role.
You hear from a voice behind you as they announce Orlex Ironmane. That is a load of crap if I've ever heard it. Step, heavy steps. I saw the body myself, child Swiftclaw.
That is speaker to you, Ironman.
You already know I haven't listened to your father, and you're not going to be the same.
Oh, I don't expect you to listen to me. I just expect you to listen.
The next one. Jinbei of the Living Forces. A human walks in. Dressed in decent armor. As he walks with, and his voice is a bit more smooth than Orlex, who was practically shouting this entire time.
Oh, of course.
Very well. Please, let's not get into the mess of why the Swiftclaw child has come back to life.
Well,
how about we instead wonder what his tactics are in the coming war?
Well, how about this? Stop calling me a child.
Thaumaturgy. On the child Bart.
Oh no, yes, no. That's where I kind of like gave I gave the signal for that one. Yes, yeah.
He's staring at you, and just goes, "You're yet unproven in combat, Mister, or Speaker Swift." But
Naya just chuckles under her breath at that.
You have been unproven in combat, child Swiftclaw. I mean, Speaker Swift. Damn it! I'm getting used to saying that. Speaker Swiftclaw, I have yet to see you perform your duties. So pardon me if I still have to believe you are a child. behind Vestix Cloudhoof, Arcane General.
Mhm.
A large centaur comes in, stepping in behind everyone. I'm sure he is very well learned for someone who has traveled very far to come home. After all, passing through the Nyx must have been very hard. Very hard indeed, especially since, as you can see, he is not wearing a golden mask. The generals have assembled, with the Lord General stepping aside so that Vestix could stand behind the others. And you have called us here, Speaker Swiftclaw. For what purpose?
I have. Okay, so basically, long story short, he relays the message from the forger of what each of their orders are, verbatim. But he requires a report so he can appraise the situation at hand.
Baha gently abstains as he takes a step back to mull over his orders. Nihilus, you would be proud to know that the city guard has done its best job at keeping the infection from reaching the city, at least the inner walls. We have been doing our very best to make sure that the citizens are healthy, safe, and all of the guard are well trained. Arlex gives a We have finished hunting down the vile Gorgons. Their god Farika will be no more in a matter of days. Oh, yeah, I think that was the right god name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Jimbei, we have stationed our forces at various points across the road between here and Akros. Concerning news from Akros says that we have been seeing more and more people and refugees attempting to come from there. The Reforged have been instrumental in keeping them at bay, but we still find a few sneaking into the various forts. Orlex, well, if they would be so kind as to set up Nihilus's if your soldiers would go through the proper steps to make sure that everyone entering and exiting for the fortresses have been appropriately scanned. I know, but when you have so many of these people coming in, it gets very hard to find them, especially when
No
Thaumaturgy.
excuses.
They all shut up except for a growl coming from Orlex.
Detect thoughts.
No excuses. We must keep these people safe. The proper procedures must be followed. I know it is difficult, but we are getting new reforged every day thanks to the forger. Deploy a veteran reforged with a new reforged to assist in these scannings.
He's thinking very unkind thoughts.
Which one? Who is?
Orlex.
And the thing is that and you see Desi just stare Orlex down. Or do you think it too cowardly to save our people and keep them safe, Orlex? Iron Bane.
I think taking the veterans from the front lines would be a waste of good knowledge.
Taking one veteran and a few new is the proper way of ensuring that an operation is successful. You need someone with experience to teach the new ones.
Current count, we have 5,000 reforged on hand in active combat. You ask that I reduce our forces for a simple thing that could already be handled by a scant few.
Do you think... now, let me ask you this, Iron Man. What are you? A kitten? Are you afraid that you cannot handle the responsibility that have been given to you? I mean, if you can't handle it, I can surely find another Iron Man to take your place.
This coming from a child of a dead man.
And this coming from a coward that stands before me.
He
Oh,
roars
you
at
speak.
you.
And then
Coward! You speak to me
Silence.
of cowardice when you have left your home to die.
Silence bubble on him.
Right. I left before I knew any of this was to come to pass. I was sent away. I was not a coward. I didn't run. I was following an order. You, on the other hand...
Well,
Remove silence.
You, on the other hand...
his arms are crossed and he's saying words only Koa can hear, and I am following orders as well, just from a true leader.
I relay this to Desi.
Oh yeah, no. So, you think me a coward, and you think me not a true leader, even though the rightful blood of this seat is what runs through my veins. Not yours, mine. My family's blood was spilt so that your little pampered hands could still stand here. So, put respect in some of those words there, Iron Man, before I send you to the front lines as a grunt.
I dropped the silence.
Daggers being stared.
A black orb
Silence for a moment.
And that's when
gravity ball
hold on.
forms.
Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
And hold on.
I'm just adding to intimidation.
That's when in Desi's balled up fist, you see the shocking grasp just starts to build up as his claws start to glow. And then he grips the throne, and just the thunderous sounds throughout the room. Enough!
Naya just puts a calming hand on his shoulder.
No. You need to don't. There's no need to calm me.
Why? Don't calm me down. I'm trying to act tough in front of my friends.
Yeah. I'm trying to show off. Give me a moment. Like the whole thing, again, with the thing between the Swift Claws and the Iron Mains, it's always been like this rivalry of grandstanding. And the thing is that his friend, that's right next to the end, understands it. He knows.
I know. She's just putting a hand like, Desi, don't kill him.
And it's like he just raises his right hand up, so it's like to just let everyone know that basically this is the moment for silence. Now that the childish banter is over, we all have our orders. Especially you, Kitten Iron Man.
Oh my god, it's kind of hot. Kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
Orlex under his breath. Pompous Silvermane. Oh.
I thaumaturgy that. He says that out loud.
Grace am I? Okay.
Pompous pampered prince.
Oh, pompous and pampered am I?
Desi, may I? I can assist in this.
No. He is needed right now.
Jinbei raises his hand as if to wish to speak.
Yes, Jinbei.
You have been gone for at least a year, yes?
Yes.
Since then, every speaker before you has proven themselves by going out and taking out one of the divine. If I may recall, there's still a divine that's still alive. If you pardon the impertinence, Speaker Swiftclaw.
And which divine is that?
The one that has failed the Forger. The one who runs Songhaven.
Floro.
That is
Yeah.
convenient. That is convenient.
It is funny
convenient.
that you say that, as I am that is where I am headed to next. To pay our little failed godling a visit. Because I too must reunite with my sister.
Vestix notes. That would be very preferable. That insolent godling has decided to make a mockery of the Forger's own will.
Oh,
He-
I know this from firsthand. Who do you think I was sent to hunt while I was away this entire year? I have been on a year-long mission by the Forger to chase after the godling.
That is still quite interesting, considering you have been dead for pretty much a year. At least up until recently, of course.
That was a necessary ruse to get the Forger's plan underway.
You just say Nihilus, give like a smile, like, I knew it.
I told you guys this was a ruse.
Yeah.
See, I knew it. It was all a plan. Expertly created by Brimas himself. Shut up, tail kisser.
I wouldn't speak
Howard
so
son.
ill of the dead, kitten.
Urge to
Look
gather.
here, Prince. If you do that, I will see you as a true leader. Until that moment, even if by the Forger's word, you will not be speaker to the Iron Mains. I have spoken. And he turns around
And
and
I have
walks out.
spoken. You will not disrespect me in my home, kitten.
This is no
Iron
longer
Man.
your home.
And your name is now
Swiftclaw.
declared Kitten Ironmane. Let the records declare it so.
Just because you give fancy titles out like candy.
Oh,
doesn't
it's
make
not
them
a
true.
fancy title. It is now your name.
We'll see if it sticks. And he leaves. Nihilus. Ooh. Tugs on-
Naya is sat there kind of with her like just face palming a little bit. Just like
Ethics goes, if it would be pertinent. I have not
Now
given
that
my
the child
report
has-
yet.
I am sorry. Now that the rabble rouser has left the room, yes, let us continue this meeting as as adults should.
I'm gonna keep detect thoughts on that's Orlex, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to keep detect thoughts on him.
Wait, the Iron Man or
Was it Iron Man that left?
yes?
Yes. How long?
Okay,
I'm gonna just keep.
he's already out of your range.
Damn it! Oh well. Oh well.
The
I
range
see
on
now.
detect thoughts is 30 feet. Remember?
True. All right.
Kitten
I,
Iron
That's
Man.
6
yeah.
squares.
yeah.
Yes,
you're right.
Kitten Iron Man. Yes, Kitten Iron Man is out of the room.
Also, it is worth noting. I just had a quick look. Thaumaturgy is only your own voice.
Damn it! But rule of cool. What if we just play rule of cool? Just have fun with it.
But
It's a
the
cantrip.
thing is, we all. I
DM
think
rule
it's really
0. We've
important.
been using it that way this entire time. We'll
Yeah,
allow it.
exactly. We've established a precedent already.
Yeah, because we've done it with you as well. So,
True.
all right. So, Vestix is like, very well. The Mage Corps has been training excellent evocation specialists for the war effort. We have been given much leeway, thanks to the Forger's benevolence, to pretty much start training on healing magics, the speaker. He says that we should start focusing on things that will cure disease. Not that we needed much of this before, with Phoenix having been killed roughly about 2 months after your supposed death. I would like to note that the healing magics is far different for those who are in combat, and the training of healing mages should be left to the godless,
Very
and
well.
not the army.
Very well. I will approve this.
Thank you, Speaker. I shall appoint someone to oversee the healing magics for the goblets, just so that we have someone who has an eye on it.
Excellent.
Jinbei, and I shall relay trying to get a reforged at every fort,
Thank
at
you.
least within the front gates.
We have
Nihilo.
4 new reforged at the forger has made. We have 4 new ones. Take those with you.
Very well. I shall requisition them personally. Nihilos, standing orders for me. Desi.
Which one's Nihilos? Oh yeah, my friend. Yeah, Nihilos. While I am going after the failed godling, may I trust you to keep an eye on things here for me?
We will do our best. And our best has been pretty good so far. This is around about the time that, Koa, you received the message from library.
Not showing any emotion, I do a slight nod and I move into my pockets and crack the 2 extra eggshells in my pocket. You feel a familiar mind tether, Desi, as you know it's Koa trying to connect again.
Yes, and then
And
I show no
same with
emotion.
Naya.
Mhm.
I'll allow the connection.
You hear in
Yeah,
your
I
head,
also will allow it. Yeah, I also will allow it. Yeah.
the Forager knows. The Forager knows our early morning plans. There's a scry spell attached to Helix's sword. Don't know how long that took, but from what library has told me, he knows some. And there's also something else going on in the forge.
What else is going on?
Discuss later.
No. Tell me now.
We have people in
We
front of
can-
us.
Tell
We-
me
Later.
now.
Desi, we can
Drop the connection.
Desi,
On this?
Desi, afterwards.
I drop the connection after Naya says afterwards.
All right. I will let you all know when we are ready to depart to face this failed godling who dares play with the forger's power.
By the way, Kobold,
Yes.
out of everyone here, the only ones whose thoughts you can't read are Nihilos's.
Nihilosis is okay.
He's the only one who doesn't seem to be affected by your mind reading.
Is it similar to when I try to read Desi's mind with the mind shielding ring?
Nope.
It doesn't
This
affect
is different.
It's different?
Mhm.
Wait, he has no thought head empty?
As far as you know, or as far as Koa would know.
God,
We have a
please don't
lot
make
to
me-
discuss later.
Okay, out of character, you're gonna traumatize me with this character also, aren't you?
Yes.
Mhm.
Everything will be discussed later.
Alright.
We got one thing to deal with before we
In
discuss
character, you
this.
don't know.
Yeah, okay, okay. So I am curious, Baha. Can you show me how the reforge scan for a sleeper?
You should have seen it yourself on the way in.
I did, and I experienced it, but I need you to explain it to me.
Very well. The scans are using what the forger has called gamma radiation. He says it is an invisible force that can penetrate through pretty much anything that is made of bone, flesh, and if a reforged sees something that is supposed to be flesh but isn't, it means that it's, well, Phyrexian.
Now,
It-
is this scan constantly always going on?
No. Once someone has been cleared, they are put through.
I see.
However, they will be scanned again if they leave and come back.
All right, then I have one standing order for this space.
Hmm.
Everyone, including myself, must be scanned before entering this space.
Very well.
No exceptions.
We shall implement a secondary scan for the speaker's chambers. And of course, Uncle Desi. It is good to see you sitting on that chair again.
And it is good to be reunited with you.
By the way, what did you think? He gets into full fan mode. Like, he comes up, he's like, with arms up, like, so, what did you think? Wasn't he great?
And Desi just smiles and just like goes back to like, you know, like treats him like when he was little and just pets him on the head. It's like, you know, you know how I feel. Is there anything I have to say?
I'm not a baby anymore.
I mean, I can see that, but I can't pet your armor.
You can pet the armor, yes.
Oh my god.
But wasn't he great? Like, the magic, the majesty, the power.
Oh, it left me speechless.
Yeah. Most who see it in action will agree. After all, I've been on the receiving end of it many a time, and it's just, there's nothing else describing it. For example, bunny. You suddenly have a bunny in your hands.
Why are there 12 bunnies in this room?
Well, I mean, that was only a low roll, I would take it. I can create up to 128 just with a thought.
Are you saying?
No, I just kind of closed
So,
the door and wait, great, another one.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Are you telling me that this is how you have been feeding our people?
Yes. All of the rabbit meat is locally sourced.
Literally.
Literally.
What the fuck?
I mean, since they are magically created, they would be Phyrexian free, so they would be free of the oil.
Yeah, and therefore, bunnies for all. There's now a bunny on Naya's head and Koa's head.
Naya just takes the bunny off and starts like petting it.
My
The one
immediate first thought was to eat it.
I was about to say the one on top of Koa's head suddenly has Hydra head just go, home.
Hey, I was gonna eat that.
Yeah.
So, please.
Oh, and that is Arden's Hydra. Piotr.
Oh, so this Arden has named it Piotr as well.
You mean the forger?
Ugh.
Arden?
Baha would call him by his name.
Oh.
Yeah, and so would Desi. So.
Hi, Piotr.
This Arden? Oh, right. Yes. Very unfortunate that the other.
Yes, the one that helped hatch you?
The one who stole me from my home.
Actually, no, they didn't steal you from your home. That was your parents.
It was stolen me from my home.
You do know who
No.
your parents are.
My parents are the original gods of Heroes. Bahamut and Tiamat.
No, that's not what I meant. Your adoptive parents. The Kobold Wrecking Crew. Well, technically, when we left you and them, they were the Dragon Wrecking Crew because they changed into dragons.
And they have lived very wonderful lives. I believe last time I heard from them, they were in Waterdeep. They decided to work with a silver dragon by the name of Seal.
And please don't tell me that there was a prismatic dragon with him as well.
And a gold, and a very gem-like dragon. The prismatic dragon was named Fa.
Ugh.
That's where I learned my love of the wild magic, so to speak.
I see.
It is comforting to know that they're all right.
What about your doula? Karg.
Died of old age. Such sad. But he lived a good life.
I see. Well, I'm glad.
Anyway.
You actually see an actual tear come down Desi's eye.
What?
That hearing Karg is dead in his timeline, basically.
Detect Thoughts was active on him. Arden, just a heads up.
Ambaha.
I rolled heads or tails for that.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Just humming.
Oh boy, this is not good.
Just humming. I mean, I gave it up to the dice. If it was a 2, I would have not done it. I'm very curious.
Yep. I'm at, oh, whoops.
393. And I died. I blip out of existence.
Boop, and boop, boop, boop. Sorry, I used the low number.
Rolling 1,000.
Sorry, 1D10 0 0.
And of course, you likely get 10,000.
I get 10,000. I die. Oh, close to 10,000.
You take 9,220 damage.
What happens, Arden?
No, what happens, Arden?
I rolled for it. I was debating whether or not to do it because I'm so curious.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
I can't. I don't know if I should say this one or if I should re-roll.
DM it
can
to
you
me.
send it?
No,
Can you DM it to me?
Do it, Arden. Do it.
Can you DM it to me?
I want you to do it.
DM it to me and
Yeah.
I'm tempted to say that in the words of Emperor Palpatine.
Do it.
No, but I'll let you know if it's on brand. So just yeah.
It's something. There you are.
It's certainly one of the roles of all time.
This is what I get. This is what I get for being a mind mage. Curiosity gets the best of me, and I want to read everyone's mind.
I didn't re-roll.
Yeah. You see why I said that?
How bad was it, DB?
no,
on a scale of 1 to 10.
I will tell you what it was, but
After I
do the next re-roll.
Yeah, exactly.
1D10
Oh my God.
0 0 0.
So just know it was very stinky.
Okay, 6763 is probably much better.
You hope.
I just love wild magic, guys. It's great. Where'd he go?
Target teleports to the center point of the nearest lake surface.
Me?
Oh no, the Sun Lake.
Target He was the target of the spell.
Oh, Baja.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baja ends up in the Mirror Lake.
So, imagine Baja turning around. All right, so back to business.
What?
What just happened?
Now, 9220, which didn't happen, and for everyone watching, the reason that one didn't happen was nearest government switches to a manure-based economic system.
You should have done it.
No,
Why?
it would mess up. It would mess up what it would mess
Why
up.
is that a thing? Why? What is this? What is this table? What is this wild magic table? I don't understand it. Oh my god.
Okay,
Beautiful.
as hysterically funny as that would have been,
Oh my god.
It wouldn't
yes,
work.
yes,
It
I
would-
don't think it would have worked.
No.
It doesn't feel right for the
It
situation.
doesn't feel right now.
No.
If it was in like Songhaven, that would have been funny.
Yeah, no.
That would have been funny if that were Songhaven, but not here. No. So, if you had just a single bit off, it changes to nearest government collapses amid rumors of infernal pacts.
Oh
my
god.
God.
And
I
I mean,
mean-
with the use I'm walking in with, that would work.
I mean,
It would-
at this point, it would have worked.
Okay.
All right,
So,
continue.
so for now,
So, yeah.
Baja's blipped to the nearest lake.
And now we're back in character. What just happened? Where'd they go?
What did? They must have been summoned somewhere.
Oh,
Nihilus. Huh. I guess the forger really wanted him.
I guess so.
So what Desi does, he looks over to Piotr and he's like, Piotr,
All five heads turn and stare down at you.
did the forger need Baja so quickly? We were having a good time.
A small flash, and suddenly it like the heads just look at each other for a moment. Like you saw the flash in their eyes. They flash again. They're trying to stare at you. And then they look a bit frustrated. So then they look at the kobold.
Hi,
A,
Piotr.
a flash and kobold. You hear inside your head, "What did you do?"
I didn't do anything. We just like I look like insulted at Piotr. What? I didn't do anything. My mind
My Lord
passively
General-
does anything.
My Lord General just disappeared from the throne room, and you were the one sending a spell at him.
I just passively read things. I didn't cast specifics. I didn't do a teleport. How did that happen? You don't hear any of this. This is in my head.
So I'm not hearing any of
No,
this
you
conversation at
you
all.
just see a kobold look angry, frustrated, and insulted at the same time.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Piotr, is something happening?
The voice inside your head, relate to Desi. You are now going to be my speaker for him because he is wearing that annoying nose ring.
Let him be. That's his thing.
This comes from the forger.
I know it does.
Baja is currently inside the Mirror Lake.
The Mirror Lake? I said out loud. What's the Mirror
What do you-
Lake?
Wait. Did you?
I did not cast teleport, first of all. Second, I passively read thoughts, remember? And that happened.
Yes, this is true.
And then he just blipped into the Mirror Lake? What's the Mirror Lake?
Oh,
Is it just reflective?
well, it's a lake that that reflects like a mirror.
So, a lake.
Okay, can you? So,
They-
Forger.
Yeah, they
Forger,
can hear you.
that's-
I'll just relaying.
Yes, Forger. Does that armor have any special protections on it?
Well,
It is, I'm sure. Pardon me, Lord forgive, the forger, have a little bit of food.
aren't you like a
Anyway.
demi something? Like, you're all powerful. Do you really need sustenance? I thought you, like, gain energy from the area or something. That's what I assumed.
As a great chef once said, food itself can be a great pleasure.
Yeah.
And after one has exerted oneself, making even more reforged, a little bit of nutrition is very much pleasurable.
He says he takes pleasure from food or something. Gets it like so. What does he have protections on the armor or something or what?
Yes, anyone who would dare attempt to cast, read, or use any magic that targets him, even passively, would have an unfortunate accident.
Well, the accident seems to be on them.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Are you saying
There's protections on the armor, Desi? Then like if someone passively casts magic target at him, even passively, something bad might happen. That's what it is.
Are we talking about wild magic?
Is it wild magic?
Yes.
Yes.
For the love of yes, noble gods, for the love of me!
Hey, Piotr.
All right. Ceasing communication now.
Why?
Do not disturb me again.
Boo.
Pierre just rests, lightly rests head on top of Koa's head.
Pet. I like Piotr. I like Piotr. I don't like Arden, but I like Piotr.
Wow.
Him and his
No,
large
you gotta understand.
statue.
From our Tomb of Annihilation game, everybody loved Piotr. Piotr was our mascot.
Honestly. But yeah, that's what happened. So I guess a wild magic surge happened, and then he got blipped to a mirror lake. So you should be fine.
Somewhere in the center of Mirror Lake, Baja. Huh. I didn't need a vacation today, but I'll take it.
Well, they're in a lake, so it should be fine.
Okay, so now that we know where the Lord General is, can you please send a few guards to go retrieve the Lord General?
Jinbei, I will do so immediately. By your
Thank
leave,
you.
speaker.
Everyone dismissed.
Blip. Blip. You are left alone in a silent chamber with Piotr and some reforged. We go quickly to the outside of the chamber.
Koa just does uppies on Piotr. Leave that.
About a few minutes prior, as the other team are coming up the stairwell, as they see a really pissed off Orlex coming down the stairwell.
You look mad.
Is he like yelling out, "Call me kitten, claw your face out, you pampered prince"?
Yeah, pretty much. He is mumbling just angry words like, "Oh, giving you what
Calm
is
emotions.
thinking, giving power to another Swiftclaw of all things. It was his father that got his family killed, and he's going to get everyone here killed." It's
He
just walking
catches
by,
us, right?
mumble.
As he passes by, just calm emotions is being cast.
No. Let me up for the fun. Helix catches us, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
Helix catches this. Yeah, you would.
Helix,
forgive
Orda,
me. I
and
served under
Library.
the other one, and I'm still very much alive. Kitten.
Whoa. I don't cast that spell.
He stops. He turns his head, and he stares at you, Helix. No, this is a person who is on par with your boss, or your ex-boss. And he's looking, and his eye just sharpens as he looks at you. Say that again, mercenary.
Is he 5 feet away from me?
Current captain of the guard to you, kitten.
Woo!
I am
Everybody-
general of the Reforged.
I outrank you within these city's walls.
You do not, ape.
Well,
Ooh.
Yeah, you got to understand, Leon and especially the Iron
yes,
Mints,
good
they
chatting
hate
with you as
humans.
well, but I am watched. And not by the speaker. I assume it's from somebody far higher from both of us, so it wouldn't pack me.
Order just gets in the middle of between not Koa, Library and Helix, And
Libraries.
Iron Main. Enough.
Well,
Library.
can I not have a bit of
You
fun?
don't know. You don't know.
Library. Helix. Could you please go on ahead?
No.
I want to speak with Iron Main.
No.
Come on, library. I got a message to deliver.
It's fine. He's a friend. Okay.
I don't
Hypnotic gaze activates. If he fails,
What's
he's
your wizard?
charmed by me.
What's your wizard spell DC?
17.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast silvery barbs on him as well. I want this to
Oh
work
my
just for
word.
funsies.
Hold up.
I know.
Also, you're doing that again, which once again I'm gonna poke you after game
Sorry.
for that.
Sorry.
And that's 17. Okay. So does it? Yeah, wisdom. And click. He fails on both accounts, so you have managed to silence him at least
Yay.
before he goes off the handle and throws a human down some stairs.
Calm down. Just go take a spa. You'll be fine, friend.
He stops, shakes his head. I don't have time for this. Be about your way.
Lord Iron Main, wait.
Ah, dear. What's your dinner? But I'm going upstairs.
Helix. Library. Head inside, please.
This is the most demanding you've seen Orda ever since you've met him.
Yep.
Library rolls their eyes and walks up.
What, Snake?
Give me a moment. And he's gonna cast Detect Magic. Do I see any of that inky blackness coming off of Lord of Iron Main?
No, surprisingly not. In fact, all the equipment he's wearing seems to have a completely different aura than anything inside the armory.
Listen to me very carefully. Get as many mages as you trust. Have them go through the city. Have them cast Detect Magic. If you see if they report any magic that looks of an inky blackness coming off of people, don't act alarmed. But anyone who does not have this magic on them, get them out of the city now.
He tilts his head up. He looks around, noting that there's nobody else on the stairwell. He leans in, pulls you in by the shoulder. How sure of this are you?
I saw this same inky blackness on a satyr who immediately tried to turn and kill me and my comrades. And I saw that same blackness again in the armory.
So you're saying that the enemy is infiltrated already?
There is an incursion happening right now. If we move quickly and quietly, we can save many more lives than could possibly be taken out if we act in haste and panic.
He steps away. You see that he has some sort of acknowledgement of you in his eyes. And then his demeanor changes again. Leave me alone, Snake. I will be about my own business. And he walks away.
He gives a subtle nod and just sort of looks exasperated as he heads back up the stairs.
You walk up the stairs. As everybody's walking in, everybody else is passing you. Are you keeping this detect magic up the entire time?
Yes.
A human walking out. Looks perfectly fine. In fact, not wearing any magical armor whatsoever. Followed by a centaur. no aura. Or more so, a heavy magical aura, but one you would expect from a fellow practitioner. And then finally, a very calm and smiling looking Leonin. And as you pass, you feel the faint tendrils of the black ink.
Orda maintains his icy, calm demeanor as he continues heading into the throne room.
You all enter into the throne room after, with Helix and Library entering first. Oh, jeez.
Helix is
Large.
large.
Yeah, like that's not.
I hate it when it does that, but it's fine.
Whoa.
Easy fix.
Next.
And
Large.
Library, if you could bring him in, please.
Oh, sure.
And I'll just blip.
Large.
Why does everyone cast enlarge on themselves?
It's a big room.
Huge kobold.
It's a big room.
It is supposed to be pretty much a gigantic forum.
Just put. Okay,
Large.
I'm putting Order there so I can shrink, so we can shrink him down prior to him entering.
Large. Everyone large.
So both of you enter first, with Orda having being a
Order
bit
will just-
behind.
Yeah, Order will just be coming. Will be coming in last.
And interaction didn't take too long, so there we go.
Is Drew's light still up? Is it
No, it's been an hour.
been all right?
Yeah. Oh no. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait, going up the stairs.
Hmm?
Would Library have seen that?
Okay.
Not the double numbers. I hate double numbers now.
It's lucky 7.
No, it's never lucky.
It is lucky.
In this
Because
case?
his library is getting up and he feels his magic fading away. He sees Nihilos for what he really is. And it's terrifying. As a metallic frame with sharp teeth and binding cables slowly gets covered by flesh and fur. In Library. And that is when the spell ends, with the smiling, calm-looking, friendly Nihilos giving him a wave as they walk by.
I feel like he would have made a face because he's also Koa's thoughts. Can I roll to deceive?
Go, do it. Deception check.
It's a +0. 16. A nervous smile and a wave.
Going up to Nihilos' sheet.
Would Nihilos even have a reason to actively incite someone?
He does not, but there's a reason for that.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're fine. That wasn't at advantage. It was just
Okay.
all dice roll at advantage for creatures, and I usually take the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, unless
So-
unless advantage is otherwise in check. But good thing it's not.
So yeah, he believes. He's just like going off to go do his job.
Like, oh, I saw your twin, little one.
Ugh. He runs up to Desi. Just runs up.
Now, y'all are together again in the throne room, surrounded by Reforged and Piotr in the back.
Dad!
Orda moving over with purpose. Koa, Library, whichever you can do it now. I would suggest you think long and hard.
Or we just
Not
stick
here.
my stave in the bag of holding.
That's not how this works. Verbally, that's not how it works. I don't think this is this place for that. This could be held at another place, not at this momentary time, as I am very tired.
That could alert him. Speaker, your bag of holding.
They can
If we could
hear.
put ankle banker on it.
No, we're
and
not
ankle biter
connected.
in it. Oh,
We're not connected.
None of us
No,
are
no.
connected.
Seeing that Koa's not able to do that, speaker, if I may, your magic bag. He holds out his
Yes.
hand.
Yes.
Can I distract
He
Piotr?
holds out his hand like, give, please.
now I'll actively toss you ankle biter. I know what you're after.
Orda, hearing the soft whoosh, tail will come, grab ankle biter, and then hold ankle biter out in front of Desi, and then gestures, magic bag, please.
Cool.
Well, Desi doesn't hand it over; he just opens it. Okay.
He will slip ankle biter in. And then noticing the big Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
Could we go into the hall real quick? It's stuffy in here.
Piotr, please be good boy and watch over this room, please.
5 different hisses.
And just he basically he gives head pats to each of the heads.
The tail behind him just thumps against the wall loudly.
Such a very good boy. Yes.
You know that reminds me of
Yeah.
Arden. You've seen Mac, the big dog, right?
Yes,
He's going down the hall and his tail is wagging. It'll go on the wall.
pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now with Piotr's tail. Just
Faithful reforged of this chamber.
they immediately stand at attention and, like, in robotic fashion, all of them turn their heads to you.
Please safeguard Piotr and this space until I return.
They salute.
Then we all step out. All step out.
All right. Once we are away enough from what he assumes would
shot.
be things that could listening in, Orda will turn to Desi. There's an incursion happening right now.
What do you mean, right now?
You remember when we encountered that satyr who immediately tried to kill us after being pushed a little too hard?
Where did you see it?
In the armory. And on the Leonin who just left.
Which Leonin?
There was only one. Right.
It was
Not Iron.
two.
Not Iron Mane. The second one.
You see Desi just fall to his knees when he hears you mention which one.
I'm sorry, Desi.
I'm gonna roll. Can I just see
You've
if anyone's
taken
listening?
from me!
I'm gonna see if anyone's listening in.
Okay.
First,
All right.
then-
I'm sorry, but I
Quick
must
question,
issue order. I have to issue
Oh,
orders
Never mind.
for the
Orda will gently
reforged.
clasp Desi's shoulders. If we have any means of detecting this, start
yes.
using it.
Nothing.
Have them go
We-
through the city. Go
we have
quiet. Go calmly.
we have the reforged.
All right.
I don't
and
exactly trust that either.
And we have. I've
What?
asked.
If they could get within the walls without the Reforged spotting them, let alone them being within the armory. Speaking of which, there was a sword on there which produced a drop. It became a spike and shot itself at me. Thankfully, it missed.
Literally, you see. Wait, hold on. Before you even finish the whole thing of it that it missed, you see Desi lunge at you and just literally lift you up and start inspecting every inch of you. It's like, where?
Desi.
Where did it aim? Where?
Desi,
Not
you can
just-
see Helix just have the
Sorry.
flattest of faces. It didn't hit me.
Desi.
Desi, as you quickly do the scan. Sorry, Orda, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yeah, the mirror sphere pops out from under your scarf, and all the tiny mirror are now running over his body, checking for anything,
What? It's in my
including
gauntlet.
under
No,
his
no, no,
clothes.
no, the mirror sphere is in my gauntlet.
Yeah, they've been hiding themselves in your scarf as of late.
Oh, okay, okay.
But they pop out, they go and start going through every inch of Helix under his clothing.
He is visibly upset.
Just let them do their job. Helix, trust me, let them do their job.
I
Orda?
don't like bicycles.
Orda?
Yeah.
You were
Desi, when Helix came out, they didn't have any of the inky black magic that those things seem to give off.
What of the blacksmith that works that post?
Didn't get time to check on him, but I had to close the door knowing that I was being watched.
Arden, or DM, when we last saw, when Orda saw the Iron Main for blacksmith, he didn't have that inky blackness on him, right?
give me that history check.
Oh boy. Advantage, because it was an hour ago?
Yes.
Okay. My history's at a 0. I need all the help I can get.
Oh boy.
Yes, you do. Oh boy,
my
yes, you do.
word.
Okay,
But-
wait, hold on. I know you said but see, Desi would pretty much notice Orda is having a trouble remembering, so he gives him a little flash of genius, which makes that a 10.
I can give that guidance.
No, it's okay.
You can't guidance it. He is doing this. This as a memory check.
Yeah,
Okay.
Same goes for Flash of Genius.
damn it. Okay.
They didn't openly say, "I don't know. Let me
Okay, yeah,
let me
okay,
search
that's
my
fine,
memories."
that's fine,
Okay.
that's fine,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay.
So, while you got the 6, you do still recall, because this is a very easy check, that a certain library was currently going through their own magic senses as well. You weren't looking too closely at the blacksmith at the time to be able to read his aura.
Library.
Hmm.
The spell you were doing before that lets you see the eyes in the armor. Did you see anything on the blacksmith?
You recall the image of
No,
what
I
happened
don't.
to Nihilos. You recall the image of what happened to Nihilos. You don't recall seeing that happening to the blacksmith.
No, I don't. But also, as a smarter move, can we not discuss this in a hallway? Can we go
Yes,
to a
we-
room?
We should find somewhere more private.
I need to act.
Desi,
I cannot.
you hear the library say this. We need to talk. This needs to be private. This needs to be on my room.
Desi, I agree we need to act, but we need to decide what action we are going to take. We cannot act rashly.
Fine. Then let us go to my private chambers here in.
Mm.
Here, we can use one of those rooms.
Either way,
Library, how does your
We-
door work?
we will talk when
Create.
we get there. Don't worry.
Alright. Look, the point is, as an update, the Iron Main that left just now, he's clean. He doesn't have anything that was forged by the forger on him. We can trust him.
Who else did you give this information to?
No one else.
So I am the only Therosian that knows this.
You and Iron Main are the only ones who, and everyone in our group knows. Iron Main is currently going about finding mages that he trusts, and they are passively using detect magic to find the description of the magic I gave him. If he finds anyone who has that magic, they are to do nothing. If they find civilians who don't have that magic on them, they are going to quietly and carefully evacuate the city.
Well, we need to evacuate the blacksmith if they are still safe.
That's part of it as well.
Desi's gonna go. He escorts everyone to his personal private chambers, where there would be a reforged centaur outside of it.
Very well. And I'm just going to use the main map
Ye-
Yeah.
to mark
Yeah.
everyone as still being here.
Yeah, in the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
before you say it, when we all get in, Koa takes the key, the inky black key, and inserts it into the door, making it the doorway and back into the ship.
Nope. You have to wait until we're inside.
Yeah, no, that's why I said when everyone gets inside.
Okay, no, because I have to first go and issue orders. You interrupted before I was able to issue the order.
My bad.
No, you're fine. All right. Guard, I need you to watch this room, and no one is to disturb me. Do you understand?
You're telling this to the Reforged, yes?
Yes.
Understood, speaker.
Very
They
well.
stand attention.
All right. I must. There are very private matters that I must discuss with my council and family. You have my thanks for always being proper in your duty. And he leads everyone into his room.
Speaker.
Yeah, and he leads everyone else into his room, and he closes the door. Desi then goes to a special cabinet where he locks in the bag of holding that only he has access to.
Does it give me a perception roll?
Okay. Hold on.
This isn't a high check. Don't waste anything else. It's not. You're the only one who would see this, hence it would be still an advantage.
Okay, then yeah. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
good.
On the wall is Brimaz's sword.
It's does he starts to tear up and looks at the sword to see if there was any there's anything else on it.
It is worn. It has seen battle.
Yes, but is there anything inky about it?
A small. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to be doing that bad to you. No, the sword is fine. It's just very well worn, and it is on the wall in a place of reverence.
Now, mind you, the sword is still the same sword that Mother made for him.
Yes.
Okay. So does he just smiles and is like, puts it in his bag of holding.
Thanks, Dad. Yoink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might be a good repair later on down the line.
That's the point. That's the point. So yeah, and then he locks away the the bag of holding and just looks to everyone if there's anything else that could potentially blow up the room.
All right,
No,
everyone.
Am I the only one with a bag of holding?
Yep.
We're good. We're clean. No bags of holding. No interdimensional spaces.
That's what I was going to say. No, anything.
Interestingly enough, I don't suppose. What would they see when they look at me?
That's a good question.
No, but but wouldn't she be divine? Not detect magic.
Oh yeah, it would probably need true sight, but I mean they might even see. Well, I'll leave the question at that. What would they see if they look at me?
Who?
Sailor Moon.
Stop. Oh my God. Wait, who? Wait, who?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you unless they test that theory.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are we talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
Naya.
So, Naya.
Okay.
Naya. All right. So yeah. So we're ready to go into. We're now ready. So then, so Desi nods over to Koa that they're ready.
Takes out the key, inserts it in. How big is this door? Unlocks
It's
it.
big. It's
A large
just-
door. Like part of,
it
part
is
You
of-
a
need to
massive
stand
door.
on your tippy toes to reach it.
No.
Desi, help
I'm
me out.
kidding.
No. Basically, it would just to give you an idea of how tall and how wide this door is, you can fit a T-Rex through it.
Oh. As soon as
And they are
Koa-
French doors. And they
oh
are
my
French doors.
goodness. That is large. As soon as Koa puts in the key inside the door, an outline of a smaller door appears on said big door, and it opens. It's the same size as the door in the ship. So I just cut the door and open. All right, everyone in. All bags out. Shoes up. Shoes out the door.
Well, magical bags are out.
Yeah,
But
magical bags
normal
are out.
yeah.
Shoes
No,
off.
that's taken care of.
No dust in the floor.
No.
Oh no, not another clean freak.
It's my room. Shoes off. And I just sent a quick
Okay.
message to the Black Dragon. We'll call you in a bit. We're in the bedroom currently discussing. We are in. Where are we? We're at the seat of power. We're in
Yeah,
Desi's
power,
room.
the speaker's chambers.
Speaker's chambers. You won't be able to get through the room.
This is the first time you actually hear a response. Following set. It seems like decent person. We'll reach back.
Okay. All right. Then we go through the door and I close it.
And it's at that point I will have to say, next time.
Until next time.
I will rack my brain constantly wondering what else on me is bugged.
Yeah. But yeah.
You liking that trauma, Desi?
Oh, it's delicious. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Delicious.
And
Finally.
such small
good for
portions too.
I know,
You know,
right?
he's just keeping it up.
Well, BB, say the line, and I'll end it on the YouTube end. Say your line.
Oh wait, so thank you everyone so much for watching, and remember that today's adventure may have ended, but your story continues. Until next time, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Now,
Okay,
YouTube
now for
side
Twitch.
ended.